I'm telling you, man, the Triple H comeback tour is not a joke. It's the real deal, man. This is called a revenge tour. He has revenge against AEW, man. He has vengeance against AEW, man. His goal is payback. His goal is to book way better shows than Dynamite and Rampage. That's his goal. He wants to create better quality shows than Dynamite and Rampage. That's his goal. His goal is to convert AEW diehards back to WWF fanboys. That's his goal, man. Because now he has everything going for him, and here's why. When it came to the Wednesday Night Wars, people always said his only flaw was a low budget, a small arena, no pyro. Like the ambiance didn't compare to Dynamite, right? And that's why they lost. When it came to the quality of the visual of the black and gold NXT compared to Dynamite, it was like night and day. It was like a high budget indie, which was AEW, versus a very small show, which was NXT. It was like, who can indie? It was like, who can out indie who? In All Elite Wrestling, they out indied the black and gold NXT. And that cost Triple H his job, to the point where Vince had to step in and say, you know what, man, let me show you how it's done. Let us rebrand the black and gold NXT into 2.0, because something was off about the black and gold brand during the last stages of the black and gold brand. Look, man, they lost. And I feel like Triple H has learned his lessons. But everybody always said his shows were decent. It's just AEW had the higher budget. It's like, how can you compare a show than a small tiny arena that holds maybe 400 people compared to a big time show, which was Dynamite, in a big ass arena filled with thousands of fans, and everybody's loud and there's pyro everywhere. It was like a better atmosphere. That's why people were watching Dynamite more than the old NXT, which that cost Triple H his job. But now he's out for revenge. He's out for revenge. He's trying to crush AEW. That's what he's doing. He wants SmackDown to crush Dynamite. He wants SmackDown to crush Rampage. He ain't joking around, man. Because last night's SmackDown, that was a great show. Actually, that might have been the SmackDown of the year. That was a great quality show that really showcased a lot of people to their strengths. It's like, when it comes to Triple H, his main thing is to hide your flaws and to show off your strengths. That's what he's always known for. That's why Adam Cole is not as over as he once was. Right now, all he is a fancy theme song and a fancy entrance. That's all he is. When he was with Triple H, he hid his flaws and showed off his strengths. When it came to the quality of his opponents, on the fact that he tried his best to make you not say that he's small. He tried his best to make you ignore the fact that he's a small guy. Triple H did everything in his power to show off his strengths. He's doing the same thing with Karrion Kross. See, I thought Kross was gonna wrestle, and he didn't. All he did was cut a promo, which was a great promo. Look, man, he is back. Killer Cross is back. See, that was Killer Cross. He is back. That was a great promo to showcase who he is amongst the casuals who don't know who he is. That was a great promo to give the audience an insight on who the hell he is. That was great. I like what he's doing with the King Cross, which is don't show a lot of them, but show enough to have the crowd wanting more. Make the crowd want to see him more by not showing him all that often. So I like what he's doing. I don't think King Cross is going to be wrestling every week because he wasn't doing that in NXT. Triple H, he booked him as a special attraction. That's what he's going to do with King Cross on the main roster. He's going to make him feel special, like a special attraction. He will make him a poor man's Brock Lesnar. That's what he's going to do with King Cross. He will not be wrestling every week on that show because that's going to ruin his mystique. King Cross is all about mystique. That's what he is. Like I said, Triple H is going to make him a star, just like he did for Drew McIntyre. He is going to make King Cross a star. I like what he's doing. Show him enough, but don't show him too much. That's what he's doing. Leave the crowd wanting more. Look, man, AEW is in trouble, man. Because now Triple H, he is going to try to sign all the top guys, and he's going to work his ass off to make these shows quality. Not quantity, quality. See, when I look at Dynamite, all I see is quantity. All I see is a whole bunch of blood that's forced. All I see is a whole bunch of spots. So it really is a high budget indie show. Dynamite is a high budget indie. I never thought that I would say they desperately need CM Junk. If CM Junk is the most valuable guy on your show, you in big trouble. If it gets to the point where I want CM Junk to be world champion over Dean Ambrose, you in trouble. Because CM Junk ain't no damn draw. Okay, but the fact of the matter is, Triple H is out for revenge. He is gonna all the fans from AEW. See, look, man, the tables have turned now. You see, now Triple H has a high budget. He has a limitless budget now. See, now he has the main roster. He no longer has NXT. See, when it came to NXT, dog, that's a small show. That is a minor league show. He had that. He was trying to compete with AEW, which was a major show. Dynamite is a major show. That is a flagship show. And he was trying to compete with his minor league show compared to AEW. Look, man, he didn't have the budget. He had no pyro budget. He had nothing. He worked with nothing. See, now he's on the main roster now, baby. He has all the money in the world. He has all the resources. He has all the time in the world now. He has 2 hours on SmackDown and 3 hours on Raw. Look, man, AEW is they in big trouble. They are in huge trouble. He ain't messing around, man. He even brought back Hit Row. Hit Row. Hit Row. Damn, man, I miss saying that, man. And look, here's the crazy part about Hit Row. They look better without Swerve. It's like that crowd didn't even notice they had no Swerve. Look, man, they don't need Swerve Scott. And look, man, I like Swerve, right? Swerve is great. I like Swerve. He is doing his thing down in AEW, but I feel like when it comes to Hit Row, they are a 3-person faction. That's how they should be. They look great on SmackDown with B-Fab and Ashanti and Top Dollar. They looked great. I felt like 4 is a crowd. They don't need Swerve, man. I'm sorry, even though Swerve made the group, they don't need Swerve, man. I'm sorry. He has to be regretting going to AEW, man. It's like, damn, man. Hit Row is back without him. They are in front of 2 million something people, and Swerve is not. I was like, dog, he has to feel really, really bad. And I bet you're saying, hold on, no. Is he a tag team champion? Look, man. The only reason he's a tag team champion is because the Bucks did not want to jump to FTR. Get it through your head. In fact, it wouldn't really surprise me if FTR is the one who beats Lee and Swerve for those belts. That's what's going to happen. They're going to beat them for those titles. Let's just be real. But look, man, I like Swerve, but he has to be kicking himself in the ass that Hit Row has moved on without him, and he was the mastermind of that group. But when it came to this overall SmackDown, it was a great show. And also, they had a great main event on SmackDown. They had Shinsuke versus The Ring General. Gunther. That was a great main event. He had the King of Strong Style versus the King of British Strong Style, which is Gunther, The Ring General. That was a great physical main event. And I like that they are showcasing the IC title as a big deal. That's smart. Tell the crowd that you should care about this title. This title is very prestigious with tons of history. I'm glad they are trying to remind the audience, you need to care about this belt. This belt is very important. Please care about it. And it's like, man, they even had Drew McIntyre sounding like a real human being. Now that shocked me. That was one of the best Drew McIntyre promos like all year. He actually sounded like a real life human being. I was shocked. Like, he sounded like a credible opponent. Look, man, Triple H, he ain't messing around, man. This is the comeback tour for Triple H. He's out for blood, man. Triple H is out for blood. He is gonna work his ass off to have the audience know Raw is better, SmackDown is better than Dynamite and Rampage. And look, there was some dumbass that said Raw should be 2 hours. No, Raw should not be 2 hours. Raw should stay 3 hours. SmackDown should stay 2 hours. It's like, do not ruin what has been working for the past 20-some years. Do not kill tradition. Raw has been 3 hours since the goddamn 90s. Get over it. It's like they are not going to hit home run every show. But that's the flagship show. That's why it's 3 hours. Dynamite is 2 hours. Rampage is 1 hour. Because Dynamite is the flagship show. Rampage is the secondary show. Common sense. Same thing as Monday Night Nitro. I think Nitro was 2 or 3 hours, right? And Thunder was 1 hour. They made sure to have you know Nitro was the flagship show. The flagship show has to be the longest hour show. That goes for every program that has a wrestling show. Raw has to be 3 hours. It's the flagship show. Common sense. Please stop saying dumb stuff. Listen, we need to have a difference between Raw and SmackDown. What separates Raw and SmackDown? SmackDown, that's the B show. Raw is the A show based on it being 3 hours. SmackDown, 2 hours. That's the B show. It's like, dog, get with the program. whichever is the secondary show has to be the shortest hour show to have people know which show is the goddamn A show. I have no problem with Raw being 3 hours. It's been 3 hours before you was born, dog. Huh? Some of y'all were born, what, like in 05, 02, 03. Like, bruh, Raw was 3 hours before y'all was born, bruh. So you have no say so in this matter. I was of age when Raw was 3 hours in the late 90s. So you have no say so in this matter. They was putting on great shows with the 3 hour format before you was born. So do not touch the 3 hour format. But I love what Triple H is doing, man. He is putting in work. He ain't messing around, man. And he keeps on proving me right. He keeps on bringing back all his favorites. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna bring back everybody. No, he's only going to bring back the people who were his pet projects. He's only gonna bring back the people who were his personal favorites. Hell, I wouldn't be shocked if he brings back the Authors of Pain. I wouldn't be shocked if he brings back Tegan Knox. Actually, I would love for him to bring back Tegan Knox. She had huge potential. See, Triple H is only bringing back the people who didn't get a fair shot on the main roster. Those are the people who he should bring back. The people who got gypped, cheated, like Cross, Loomis, people like that who didn't get a fair shot. Look, man, if you're gonna call somebody up to the main roster, at least give them 1 year to get over. Give them 1 year to either sink or swim. And if they sink, okay, cut them. That's when you get rid of them. When you give them at least 1 year on the main roster to get over. And if they don't, that's when you know, okay, they don't have it. But don't get rid of them. Damn near two months on a damn main roster. That's stupid. It's like that's not fair. What they did to Cross, that was not fair. Give people shots at the main roster. See if they will sink or swim. Cross didn't get that chance. That's all I'm saying. Give him a shot to get over. So I feel like I hope they bring back Tegan Knox. She had huge potential. Her ass could have been a star. I think Triple H will eventually bring her back into the fold. But overall, I love what Triple H is doing. He is putting in work. These shows are kind of high quality. These shows are very high quality, man. You have to be patient. You gotta be patient, man. He's focusing on quality over quantity. Tony Khan is focusing on quantity over quality. Triple H is going to want to destroy AEW. That's what he's going to do. Because now he's on a main roster with a high budget to do anything he wants to do. Oh, man. Tony Khan is in big trouble. That's it. I'm done.